Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests and friends, I stand before you today to talk about something that's close to my heart and I believe is at the core of every true achievement: living without limits and without fear. We live in a world that is full of obstacles, distractions, and self-doubt. But what if we could remove all these boundaries, whether they're external or internal, and allow ourselves to pursue our dreams with absolute freedom? What if we could remove the fear of failure and replace it with the courage to take action? That is when real achievement happens. It is when we stop holding ourselves back, when we push through every limitation, and when we do things we once thought impossible. So let's break down the road to real achievement into 4 key points. 1, breaking free from self-imposed limits. The first step toward real achievement is breaking free from the self-imposed limits we often place on ourselves. It's easy to think that we're not capable of reaching certain goals or that the path ahead is too difficult. But much of that comes from the stories we tell ourselves. We get trapped in a cycle of thinking we're not good enough or that certain successes are reserved for other people. These beliefs become invisible walls, keeping us from stepping outside our comfort zones and pushing ourselves to achieve more. The truth is, many of these limits are completely self-created. We choose to believe in them often without questioning whether they're actually true. When we allow ourselves to see beyond these limits, we open up a world of potential. Think about the times when you've pushed through doubt or fear. Those moments often led to growth, unexpected success, and discovery of abilities you didn't even know you had. The key is to realize that limits aren't reality unless you accept them. There's a world of possibility just beyond the edge of your self-imposed comfort zone. By challenging the idea that you're not capable or not deserving of success, you give yourself the chance to redefine what's possible for you. It's about breaking through mental barriers and refusing to accept limitations as fact. 2, facing and overcoming fear. Fear is a powerful force that can often hold us back from reaching our full potential. But the truth is, fear isn't necessarily something to be avoided. It's something to be understood and faced head on. Fear tends to show up when we're about to push ourselves beyond what's familiar, when we're about to challenge our own limitations. In those moments, fear signals growth. It means we're stepping outside our comfort zone and into new territory. If we run from it, we're likely avoiding the opportunities for growth and achievement that lie on the other side of that fear. Rather than seeing fear as an obstacle, we should see it as a natural part of the process. Every successful person has experienced fear at some point. It's not the fear itself that determines our success, but how we choose to respond to it. If we give in to the fear and allow it to paralyze us, it will prevent us from taking the risks necessary for progress. But if we embrace fear as a companion on the journey, acknowledging it but not letting it control us, we can use it as motivation. The key is to reframe fear. Instead of seeing it as a stop sign, we can see it as a green light, signaling that we're on the verge of something big. Every time we step into fear, we build resilience, confidence, and the courage to face even bigger challenges in the future. When we choose to take action in spite of fear, we build momentum. Fear becomes less of a threat and more of an indicator that we're on the right track. By facing our fears, we grow stronger, more capable, and more prepared for whatever challenges lie ahead. The road to achievement is never without fear, but with the right mindset, we can turn it into a powerful tool for success. 3, taking bold, consistent action. Taking bold, consistent action is what separates dreams from reality. It's not enough to simply have a vision or a goal. Achieving something meaningful requires sustained effort over time. Many people make the mistake of waiting for the perfect moment or for all the conditions to align before they take action. But the truth is, the perfect moment rarely comes. Success is built on what you do consistently, even when circumstances aren't ideal or when things seem uncertain. It's the daily choices you make, the small steps you take, and the persistence with which you pursue your goals that lead to real achievement. It's easy to get discouraged when things don't happen immediately or when progress feels slow. But that's where the power of consistency comes in. Every effort, no matter how small, compounds over time. When you show up every day and keep moving forward, even when it's difficult or when you don't see instant results, you build momentum. That momentum eventually propels you toward your goal, even in the face of setbacks or challenges. The process is not always glamorous. It's often filled with hard work, sacrifice, and moments of doubt. But it's the commitment to keep going that makes all the difference. Consistency also means developing habits and routines that support your long-term vision. It's about setting aside time each day to work toward your goal, even when other distractions try to pull you in different directions. Consistency doesn't mean perfection. It means showing up, putting in the effort, and being patient with the process. Over time, your actions will stack up, and what once seemed impossible will become a reality. Achieving anything of real value requires persistence, resilience, and a refusal to quit when things get tough. Every setback is an opportunity to learn, adjust, and keep going. So rather than waiting for the perfect moment to act, remember that the road to achievement is paved with small, consistent steps taken day after day. Keep moving forward and trust that the effort you put in will pay off in the end. 4, embracing the journey, not just the destination. The journey toward achievement is often more significant than the destination itself. When we fixate solely on the end goal, we risk missing the valuable experiences, lessons, and personal growth that happen along the way. The pursuit of a goal is rarely a smooth, linear path. It's filled with detours, obstacles, and moments of doubt. But each of these challenges plays an essential role in shaping us into the person who can eventually achieve that goal. It's through facing difficulties, overcoming setbacks, and pushing through tough times that we develop the resilience and wisdom required to reach our true potential. Focusing only on the destination can also lead to burnout, frustration, and a sense of emptiness when we finally reach our goal. After all the effort and sacrifice, we might find that the sense of accomplishment we expected isn't as fulfilling as we imagined. That's why it's crucial to embrace the journey, to take joy in the process of growing and evolving, and to find meaning in the challenges we face along the way. The small wins, the lessons learned, and the relationships built during our journey often turn out to be just as valuable, if not more, than the final achievement itself. When we appreciate the journey, we shift our mindset from one of merely reaching a destination to one of continuous growth and learning. We become more adaptable, open to new opportunities, and able to better handle whatever obstacles arise. Success no longer feels like an end point, but rather a continuous evolution, an ongoing process of setting new goals, facing new challenges, and improving ourselves along the way. So instead of rushing to the finish line, take the time to enjoy the journey. Celebrate the small victories, learn from the challenges, and appreciate the growth that happens as you push toward your goals. It's this process of growth, not just the achievement itself, that shapes our character and makes the journey worthwhile. True achievement comes when we embrace both the successes and struggles along the way, knowing that they all contribute to our ultimate fulfillment and purpose. In conclusion, the road to real achievement is one that requires courage, persistence, and a willingness to challenge ourselves in ways we may never have imagined. It's about breaking free from the limits we place on ourselves, facing our fears head on, and taking bold, consistent action toward our dreams. But perhaps most importantly, it's about embracing the journey itself, learning, growing, and evolving with every step we take. Achievement isn't just about the destination, it's about the person you become along the way, the obstacles you face, the growth you experience, and the lessons you learn all shape the person you are and the legacy you leave. So don't be afraid to push beyond your limits, to confront your fears, or to take action, even if it's just one small step at a time. Remember, real achievement isn't found in perfection or in reaching the goal alone. It's found in the courage to keep going, the resilience to face the challenges, and the commitment to embrace the journey with all its ups and downs. Keep moving forward and know that your greatest achievements lie not just in what you accomplish, but in who you become in the process. The world is waiting for what only you can achieve. Thank you.